Hey guys, what's up? Happy Friday. Shannon here. For those that don't know me, my name is Shannon Wooten. I am a health and lifestyle coach. I help women take the headache out of eating and exercise so they can get their happy back in a way that doesn't suck. So today I want to talk about playing with your food. This is one of my most favorite subjects because I think as people delve into living a healthier lifestyle or trying to get their fit back or their happy back, as I like to call it, they feel so structured and so confounded by restrictions. And this is not the time to feel like you're in timeout. This is a time to be like, I'm an adult and I do the things that I want to do. Hey guys, so do not feel like, okay, what works for someone else is what you need to do. You need to do what works for you. So when I say I help women get into a structured way of eating and exercise that works for them and doesn't suck, I mean it. I say, what do you like to do? What do you like to eat? What don't you like to eat? And what don't you like to do? And we kind of mix all those things together, turn it on our head and figure it out. So what do I mean as far as playing with your food? Well, when you were little, there were probably things that you had to eat that you didn't like. And when you were little, there might have been a situation where you had to stay at the table until you finished eating what was in front of you. You're an adult. You don't have to do that anymore. So number one that I always tell people that I work with is try new recipes and veer off course. I am not a fan of following recipes. Now, if it's something new that I want to try and it's something new that I've never done before, dealt with, yeah, sure, I'll follow a recipe. But I mostly eat to taste. I like to eat while I'm cooking, so I sample it. I don't particularly like following 1 cup of this and, 1 dash of that. I sure will share with you my recipes, but I like to play as I go along. So if you're the type of person that feels restriction from a recipe, maybe veer off course. Try something different. If it says mushrooms and you don't like mushrooms, but maybe you like green peppers, substitute. There's nothing wrong with playing with your food and veering off course and trying something new. Number 2, eat something you used to hate as a child. So this goes for me as well. I hated Brussels sprouts. My whole life I thought they smelled like feet, and I couldn't understand why for the life of me people would eat something that smells like feet. I don't know, it's just disgusting. However, I went to a restaurant a few years ago and they served Brussels sprouts and it had some bacon and it had some butter and some onions, and granted, that's a lot of things that can be quote unquote bad for you. So I veered off course and instead of using bacon, used turkey bacon. Instead of using butter, used olive oil, added in some fresh garlic, added in some onions, added in some garlic powder, onion powder, called it a day, and lo and behold, I now like Brussels sprouts. Try something that you used to hate as a child and doctor it up in a way that you may like. Play with your food, and who knows, you may come out on the other side of hating a vegetable actually loving it. Number 3, buy something that you've never heard of, that maybe you've heard other people talk about, that maybe has piqued your interest, and see if you like it. I never had hummus or avocado or guacamole or quinoa in my whole life. Somebody recommended that I go and try hummus. Actually, it was a program that I was doing, a cleanse that I was doing, said, hey, have hummus. It's considered a quote-unquote healthy fat as a snack. Went and got it. I think it's Sabra. I got it at where I'm from, Pittsburgh. It's called Giant Eagle. Here it's called Harris Teeter, Food Line, Publix, whatever. Went and got some Sabra hummus with garlic in it. Dipped some vegetables in it. Fantastic. Loved it. Mother-in-law made me a salad with some avocado on it. First time ever having that healthy fat. Avocado is considered a healthy fat. First time ever having it in a salad. Freaking loved it. Found a recipe that I had never known, that I didn't know that guac had avocado in it. You don't know what you don't know until you try it, right? So I went, got an avocado, found a recipe for some guac, ended up not liking all the things that were in it. I like spicy foods, added some fresh jalapenos in it. Now I love guac. Fantastic. Have a problem with eating carbohydrates and did some research. Someone recommended, hey, try quinoa. Found some noodles that were quinoa and corn based. Made some spaghetti. Put some quinoa noodles in there. Boom, love quinoa. So you don't know what you don't know until you try it. People, I think, get into this mindset of I want to eat healthy, I want to take care of myself, I want to try to eat the best that I can, I want to try to not spend $1 million to do it, and they get, confounded by restriction. They feel like, oh, if I'm not doing it this person's way, then I must be doing it wrong. That's wrong. Do what works for you. Play with your food. You don't always have to follow every recipe to a T. Granted, sometimes if you veer off course, you can wind up with a catastrophic event that doesn't taste delicious at all, but you learn your lesson, right? Or you can try eating something that you hated as a kid and find out that, yep, still hate it, but at least you tried it. Or you can try something new and figure out that maybe that's not your cup of tea either. But either way, you're taking steps forward. You're playing with your food. Life is full of restrictions as it is, and you might as well have fun on this journey. If you're trying to make yourself healthier and you're trying to take care of yourself and you hate the idea of dieting, don't diet. Don't do it. I don't diet. I don't like it. I don't believe in it. If you don't like, same goes for exercise. If you don't like running, don't run. I don't like to run. Can't stand cardio. So I find different alternative methods. The idea is to not feel like you're in prison. To not feel like you can't do the things that you want to do. To not feel like it can't be fun. You're an adult. You shouldn't have to feel like you're in timeout. So don't do it. Hop on over to Life with Shannon. I thank you guys for your support. Catch the replay if you just tuned in now to get the full effect of the video and to catch up on those that maybe you've missed. Just whatever it is, go through this weekend and say to yourself, I shouldn't have to feel like I'm in jail when I'm trying to eat healthier and take care of myself. I shouldn't have to feel like I'm in time out when I'm trying to find an exercise or a program that works for me. You shouldn't have to feel like you're bad. You shouldn't have to feel like you're wrong. You've done a bad thing. No, you should feel empowered to move forward and to do it in a way that doesn't suck to you. Stop putting yourself in a box upon somebody else's limitations. If you have questions and you don't know what to do, post below, send me a private message. I love hearing from you guys. I appreciate your support. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Don't be so damn hard on yourself. Be easy, and I'll talk to you soon. Mwah. Goodbye.